welcome to the Dynasty Playbook. It's only been 2 months since y'all have heard from us. Well, on the offense side, sorry we've been not alive. Sorry we've been away. I'm going to blame this completely on Tyler, even though this is mostly my fault because I knew he wasn't going to be here and I was supposed to find a co-host, and then Sticky died, and I was supposed to get in touch with Dylan, and I never did that. And so pretty much I've just been dropping the fucking ball. But instead, I just guilt-tripped Tyler into coming on with me, and I'm super excited. So how you been, bud?
Good, man. Here we are. We had several people request that we record a show, and first off, I don't get that, why people want to hear what we have to say. But here we are. It's Wednesday night. It's still about 90 degrees down here in Texas. It's late October, so I'm really happy about that. But let's talk about some professional football.
Yeah. Before we do that, I have a theory about why people like listening to the show so much, and I think it has 10% to do with the fact that they actually, trust our opinions, and 90% to do with the fact that I'm pretty sure this is just a comedy show.
It's just good to listen to, ironically. Listen to these idiots.
But at least we're, honest about it. And we're not the guys who come out here and say the close to the same things we do, but are, completely convinced that there's no way they could be wrong.
Oh, I'm always wrong.
I just like saying I'm never wrong.
It's nice to have that hubris. You can carry that all summer long, right? I was talking to my buddy. I was like, we did our home league draft, and after the end of the draft, everybody's jerking off to their team. It's like, dude, my team is sick. I was like, by about 4:00 on that first Sunday, you'll know where you fucked up. Almost immediately, this isn't going like I had hoped, or like I had hoped, like I knew it would go. In our infinite wisdom all summer long. So, yeah.
And see, that's part of the problem is I did a home league draft with some of my nerd friends, and I, as I was doing it, I knew I was taking it to fucking Browntown, and I've got 2 losses on the year, and one was because I forgot to set my lineup. So I had 3 inactives on my fucking roster, and it's not even, I picked them up on waivers, and this stupid ESPN app notifies me of everything except for when my waivers process.
I absolutely hate ESPN's interface. Absolutely hate it. I like the what's the game day, the fantasy cast or whatever. I like that much better than Yahoo's version of the same thing, but that's about all it's got going for it. After using MFL for so many years, everything else is just trash. People say MFL is old and outdated and clunky. Well, I find the other side's more clunky than MFL. MFL, I can find my way around like Stevie fucking Wonder on MFL. I have to look. I just go exactly where I need to go. So, everything else is kind of clunky. Speaking of which, I went to a Stevie Wonder concert. That dude gets around, man. It's amazing.
I'm dead.
I'm sorry.
It reminds me of a great meme I got on my phone. It's just a picture of a dude like, Stevie, you're in my chair. I don't see your fucking name on it. But
woo, that didn't take long. We are back.
Oh God, I miss this. This is nice. So, where'd we fuck up between August and now? Kevin White. Well, kinda. I mean, he's broke, but he also didn't look that good before he died.
I don't know. I mean, he didn't look terrible,
but he didn't look, 102 good either.
No, he was starting for me. I will say that him not in my lineup leaves a void in those lineups. I mean, he was. And again, it has been a while since we've been here. We play in deep ass leagues. You're flexing 5 guys every week. So Kevin White's a starter. But the thing that sucks most about Kevin White is when he finally gets back on the field, he's going to be 42. And the trade values, it's in the freaking toilet. He has, outside of you and me and a few other psychopaths, he has no value.
Yeah, so he might even be a nice buy. Already, isn't he?
No.
Yeah. He's 25 or 26 already.
I think he's like not quite 25. I think it'd be like 25 the next time you sneeze. Like he is almost 25, I think.
Wasn't he 24? No, he was 23.
No,
Doxson was 24. Doxson's gonna be fucking 25.
And two guys that I absolutely loved, right? Just both of them. I had all but plugged Doxson in my starting lineup because I'm a moron.
We knew what Doxson, what the issue with Doxson was, though. The few snaps he played, he did actually look good, and that's the problem.
Doxson will be a baller. He's not doing a whole lot. He's not doing a whole lot on returning your value on investment right now. That's for sure.
Yeah,
just a dead month. Those two guys might be interesting buys, man.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Doxson's an easy buy for me, and if you're selling on him already, you're stupid.
Well, but you never know, man. It gets really knee jerky, dude. Especially like right now, like week 6, 7, 8, 9. People are really trying to position. I've had much better luck getting firsts in the last couple weeks than at any point in time since like May. Of course, the 17 first value is just out of freaking control. As much as we love the rookie class and love the rookies, the value was way out of whack. But the market right now is going one of two directions. Either guys want to go to the bottom or they want to go to the top, and the guys wanting to go to the top have the endowment effect on their first. They automatically think it's 112. And even if it is 112,
fuck it. This year, I'm taking
right. That's what I'm saying. So I bet you could get White. You wouldn't have to pay a first for Kevin White right now in a lot of spots, guaranteed.
You know, I don't think it has to do with the fact that the 17 firsts were overvalued during the summer. I think it has to do with the fact that we've got NFL stuff we're constantly focusing on. We've got Thursday night, Friday or Sunday night, Monday night. We got waivers. You know, you're constantly digging through articles, looking at injuries, all that shit. So you're not spending the time focusing on college football, at least for the average guy. And so it's in the background.
And the thing that's most in the foreground is the urge to win.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it too. I mean, I made a move last night. I'm not going to go into detail, but I moved some nice young pieces for like fucking Delaney Walker and Cole Beasley. And I'm like, God damn it. But I want to win. You know?
I feel you.
So, and the desire to win, I mean, it depends on who you're dealing with. There's guys, they will sell it out to go for that championship. And why not? I mean, more power to them. But, you know, if I go get a Kevin White or Josh Doxson or even give me like Treadwell on the cheap, come on, let's do it.
You see, and that's my problem is one league I'm in, I'm looking at my roster during the summer and thinking there's no way I'm not in the championship game. I think on a weekly basis I'm starting Evans, Cooks, A-Rob, and it was Moncrief, and I think I don't remember where I switched up, but I'm like 3-3 or something like that right now.
I'm 2-5 with Julio, Mike, Nuke, and A-Rob.
Nuke and A-Rob are fucking killing me right now.
Nuke hadn't been too bad. They've both been okay.
Okay.
Let's settle down.
Like, I got offered Nuke in a third for my Mike Evans, and I don't think I'm going to take it.
No, Mike Evans is absolutely cemented in concrete 102 at worst. I could sit here and make an argument for him over OBJ right now, and we couldn't do that a few months ago.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that has to do with OBJ's attitude problems more so than his play.
Isn't he a bitch?
He's been kind of being a bitch.
Yeah.
And I mean, well, he seems to have gotten his shit together the last couple of weeks. Like, you know, before he was throwing fits on the fucking sidelines, duking it out with fucking kicking nets, but kicking net whooped his ass.
It's a double-edged sword, though, because if you don't care and you don't have the passion, you're never going to react that way.
Then you're Jay Cutler.
Right. It's just, I can get behind the passion, but rein it in, son. Just bring it back down a little bit because he is wild, man. But Evans has been lights out.
And as much as I, talk shit on people for, never shutting up about where they were right, I'm not so much excited that I was right, but all the Evans naysayers were wrong as fuck.
It's just as sweet.
It's so nice.
Well, it's like, did you not know he was tall? He's been tall this entire time. He wasn't going to. So that's enough for me because that's how I'm wired.
He was what? He was a wide receiver 1 with 2 touchdowns last year.
Yeah.
How did you think those weren't going to go back to normal? He's a fucking red zone target from Satan.
Yeah.
And VJax is dead. So I mean, he's been dying, but fuck. I mean, he's what, 33 right now? Who else was gonna?
He's toast, dude. Done.
He's old as fuck. He's
he was
old.
He was. Oh man. So this week at work's been pretty rough. We've been really shorthanded, so I'm having to do a lot of the. I don't want to call it the. No, come on, man. I have to do a lot of like the grunt work, like fixing pumps and shit like that. So I'm like, down on my hands and knees all day, and I could barely get out of bed this morning. I mean, I'm so old, dude.
If it makes you feel any better, I had a super fucking senior moment like 3 days ago. I slipped getting out of the fucking shower and caught myself on the toilet and busted the fucking toilet seat.
Nice. And then you get to go to Home Depot, like the ultimate dad place, and go get a new toilet seat.
Oh, dude, I need to get a fucking life alert.
Oh, snort laugh. That was a good one.
So, what else? Who else did we get wrong on? I mean, we were wrong, and then right, and then wrong, and then right, and then wrong about C. Mike.
Pass.
Pass.
I mean, let's just get the elephant in the room. Let's just clear the air right now. And Yeldon, he's bad, dude. He's not good. Now, we can put a little bit of that on a suspect offensive line.
And
we can put a little bit on it on Bortles. But we're not putting – we can't put that much more than just a little bit on either of them. Dude's not good.
Part of the problem is his strength was always as a pass-catching back, and they haven't been using him as that.
He had one game with like 36 catches for 8 yards, dude.
Yeah,
he can't make anybody miss. He can't make anybody miss. I mean, period.
Okay.
A big old huge swing and a miss. Massive. And we had to get that out there. We're never going to be able to show our face again in front of certain individuals.
Fuck them.
No, not
fuck Pat. Fuck Breeze. I still like Yeldon. You can all go fuck yourselves.
Well, I mean, Yeldon's still. I mean, if you got him on your Dino roster, you could do way, way worse. But yeah, Yeldon's just such a big. I look back at a startup, and I was kind of on the Melvin Gordon train this summer, and I took Yeldon ahead of Melvin Gordon in the startup.
I did too at one point.
And we can talk about how shitty Melvin Gordon is and how it's all touchdown based. I don't really want to do that because even without the touchdowns, he's still hanging numbers every single week.
Yeah, I ain't got anything bad to say.
They're not even in the same league as far as who they are as fantasy assets right now. They're probably 10 rounds apart.
So speaking of 2015 running backs, how about Jay fucking Ajayi? Double 200-yard games. I don't care if I get it for a year and a half. That's fucking. I mean, you and I both liked him as a prospect, and then he went in the 5th round, and we're both like, I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we weren't necessarily wrong, but we weren't necessarily right either.
The Jai deal, something don't smell right, man.
Something doesn't. We're still apprehensive about the injury.
We're apprehensive about a guy that went in the 5th fucking round and didn't even take over his job until 2 weeks ago. The corpse of Arian Foster was getting burned over him. Damian Williams was getting burned. Come on, dude. This was a full-blown timeshare.
Maybe he's an idiot. Maybe he fucking eats chalk, and it took him this long to figure out, running back draw play.
The light just turned on in week 6?
I think they finally got him to have like 4 plays so they could cycle it, and I don't know. I got nothing. Because I don't know shit about Boise State to tell you if smart people go there, but their grass is blue, so I don't think that says good things about them. Yeah,
it's a weird deal. I grabbed 2 Ajayi shares this offseason. I have one on a team that's week 8, so I'm 6-1, 7-1, whatever. He's going to stick around on that roster. Another one, I sold him last week because I was like, oh, shit, this dude's never even going to sniff 100 yards again, let alone 200.
He's one of 4 players to ever do it.
Right, yeah. So, I sold what? Now, people are getting first on Ajayi right now. And get the fuck out of here, dude. If I get a first for Ajayi, I am gone. He's gone.
I'd fucking poop my pants out of excitement as soon as that offer hit.
I traded him last week for Jalen Smith. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, at the time, I'm thinking we're probably dealing with two dead guys here. First off, like Jalen will never see the field. This is how my nihilistic mind works. Jalen will never see the field, and Ajayi will probably average 3 touches a game for the rest of his career. So I was like, fuck it. Give me the upside linebacker. Let's go for it. And now I'm thinking, well, shit. Fucking horseshoe Tim.
Jay Ajayi is the spiritual successor to the other Dolphins running back that did that same 200-yard thing. Ricky.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Jay Ajayi is totally Ricky Williams.
Ricky, like, totally bailed on the NFL to smoke weed.
To be fair, they kind of bailed on him.
That's baller, dude. That's baller. He's like, I'd rather smoke weed.
I don't feel like putting up with y'all's bullshit anymore. That was when Saban was down there, wasn't it?
Oh, man, I don't have any idea.
I think so, and I kind of would, too. I wouldn't want to have to fucking play for Saban.
Yeah. Ooh.
In college, I get it, because he's setting you up for success at the next level, but if you're already at the next level, fuck him.
Yeah, you're like a grown-ass man. Like, hey, yo, whoa. Hey. You're going to have to stop yelling at me like that.
Like, get the fuck out of my face.
Right.
I will eat you.
Right.
Imagine him trying to talk that way to Ndamukong Suh.
He gets stomped into the core of the earth.
See, I find a lot of joy just in that mental image because that fucking traitor bitch. Oh, I don't have good things to say about.
That's what I love about college football. It's not so much that I love my team; it's that I freaking hate some teams. And I think that's what makes it even more fun.
That's the one thing that sucks about where I'm at. Because I'm in Mississippi, I'm fucking dead smack between LSU and Alabama country. So I deal with both of them all the time, and I get these Alabama fans that want to talk shit, and I'm like, you realize your coach is just our sloppy seconds, right? Like. Oh, they get pissy, and it's
I'm sure they do.
I love watching them get in their fucking feelings. If I could make an Alabama fan cry, that's like the national championship to me.
I mean, I'm okay with that.
Oh, so that kind of went off track. I'm good.
Yeah, that's what we do.
So, who else? Oh. My big fucking miss, and I'm going to fess up to this one now, even though it's been 7 weeks since he's been in the NFL, and he's played in 3 of them. Corey Coleman. I fucking missed so fucking hard.
He's good. He was good when he was out there anyway, and he'll be back in a couple weeks, and he'll be good again.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he was out there for 3 weeks, and I'm already throwing in the towel like, I fucked that one up.
I'm glad that and as much ridicule as I took from you for wavering and allowing outside influences to affect my evaluations of players, I'm glad I came off of the Coleman thing and went ahead and snagged him in a few spots. I really am. Not that I don't have my fair share of Doxson and Treadwell on my hands too, but I'm glad I went ahead and snuck some Coleman in there.
I will say, at least I didn't do the Treadwell thing.
Yeah, I have. You know what? I've actually bought Treadwell. I had 2 shares after the drafts, and I've added 2 shares recently, and they were cheap as shit, man.
See, at least
and they should be, because the son of a bitch hadn't taken 5 snaps all year.
At least when
healthy scratch, that's a little.
At least when we drafted Doxson and we're kind of wrong about him, it's because he's buried because there's legitimate wide receivers in front of him. I mean, you can say what you want about Garcon, but he's established in the offense.
Well, yeah, and Crowder has quietly become one of the better slot men.
Yeah, he's very
I
much
watched some tape on Crowder. Crowder's unguardable.
He's not going to be explosive. He's not going to wreck you, but he's going to be reliable and he's going to make the fucking catch.
Big poor man's Jarvis Landry, and I am okay with that in my lineup.
I don't even need to make a poor man's. I think he's this generation's Lance Moore.
Gross, dude. Don't talk about Lance Moore.
Fuck you. I love Lance Moore.
Let's talk about Wes Welker.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about Wes Welker. We're going to talk about a poor man's Jarvis Landry, and then you're going to bring up fucking Wes Welker when Jarvis Landry is a poor man's Wes Welker.
It's a poor man's Wes Welker.
Fucking Jamison Crowder is a homeless man's fucking Wes Welker. A homeless man with diseases.
Doxson's been. I mean, he was hurt from the word go, and whatever action he got was probably forced. You know, it's like we got to try to get this kid on the field, and he was never even close to 100%. So we'll see him next year. He'll come out and probably Kevin White us, and we will shower cry. And
I don't think so. I think we'll see Garcon leave. I think Djax will still be the number one for another year or two. Doxson will slide in as the number two, and Crowder will be the slot guy.
I'm okay with that. I like that. The rose-colored glasses, love that outlook.
It's not even a rose-colored glasses because we're not even predicting success, but you can predict the opportunity. Garcon's fucking Vjax's age. He doesn't have more time in the league left.
Is he really?
He's got to be. He's got to be 32 at least.
I'm pretty sure that him and Djax are both like restricted free agents or just outright free agents after this season anyway.
Oh, wow. I was wrong as fuck. Garcon is only 30. I mean, it's still dead, but...
He's so boring.
He really is, and
I'd rather roster like DeMarcus Robinson than Pierre Garcon. I'm serious. I'm 1,000% serious about that. That sounds hot takey, but I would. I'd rather roster Sharon Peak than Pierre Garcon.
I will say, talking about Redskins wide receivers, none of you motherfuckers give Djax any respect.
Well, of course not.
He's fucking good.
He's the woat.
You're the fucking woat. Look at Djax's stats. Djax has been a fucking startable wide receiver every year he's been in Washington.
Until 2016. Like right the fuck now.
I'm starting
now
right
today.
The fuck now.
And he's doing jack shit.
Except for that part where he is not.
Pull it up.
I am.
All I know is that drop touchdown a couple weeks ago cost me a chunk of change. So I've got this recency bias pissed off DFS Djax thing going on.
Wait. You're holding a grudge?
I am.
What?
I am.
No fucking way.
Shocker.
I'm just speechless.
I forget what it was. I mean, he dropped me from like 900 something bucks into like the $18 range, man. I could have really used that fucking touchdown.
Oh, your sweet salty tears.
Yeah, they're so nourishing.
Remind me to never piss Cartman off. Oh God, let's see. Where is he?
It's not good, dude. I guarantee it's not good. I haven't looked. I do. Once again, there's zero preparation for this.
Well, I had no intention of talking about Djax.
Well, we never talk about what we intend to talk about.
He is. That's not very good. He's wide receiver 50.
Yo, he's cracked double digits twice in one PPR. That's nice. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Dude, he is borderline unplayable.
I will poop in your face.
He is.
He's got fucking... He's 2 points. He's 2 things lower than Diggs. Granted, Diggs has not played 2 games, but whatever.
And has had a bye week. And...
Hey. You want to really talk about something? He is 4 spots lower than A-Rob with only 1 game more played. How does that make you feel?
Hey, Rob, what happened?
I don't know. I don't know. Between the failures of Yeldon and A-Rob, I can't even fucking watch Jaguars games right now. I can't.
Hey, Miles Jack had 8 snaps last week.
Cool. I didn't watch it.
Oh, God.
I didn't fucking watch it.
Why is Paz on the field?
Because
Paz is so bad, dude.
But he thinks he knows what he's doing, so why not?
No, the coaches think he knows what he's doing. And he probably does get the defensive line properly so that they can give up a smooth 24 points per game. Can you imagine if he's not getting them aligned properly? What are they giving up, 60?
They look like a Saints defense.
Oh, my God. But Jack's playing that auto position, that weird position. He's a hell of an edge setter. He's so good.
I hope they keep him there. I hope they keep him there forever.
What?
That way I never have to worry about Fowler moving.
Fowler, that would be Fowler's natural position.
No.
Yes. I've seen enough. It's time to get off of that hill.
No.
Fowler is a nice, strong side linebacker. On-ball, strong side linebacker. Be really good at it.
But I want him to be D-line eligible.
The most amount of sacks Dante Fowler will ever have in his career is like 8 in a season.
That's why I want him on the line, so I can get tackles.
I was wrong. I was way wrong.
I'm not taking that one yet.
Dude, Yannick Ngakoue is way better. As far as an edge rusher, he may not be a better football player. He is a way better edge rusher than Dante Fowler.
I don't care.
I'd rather have him than Fowler.
I'd rather you kill yourself. I'm gonna have to edit that out. That's not good. Somebody's gonna get mad at me for telling you that.
All right, we need to move on to the questions, man. We're just, God knows what we've talked about.
I don't know. All right, first question, and this one was just straight up to me this morning, but I figure it'd be better to both hit it up. Has Tannehill fallen from the 9th QB spot, 4th tier in my dynasty rankings? Yeah, he has. Unfortunately, I don't know where he's fallen to, but it's not where he is. Would Tannehill and Simeon for Cousins and a second D wise? I don't know about that. I'm kind of, maybe. In 2 QB, it depends on what your other QBs look like. In 1 QB, I'm doing that in a fucking heartbeat because it'd be stupid not to. But I feel like if he's trading 2 QBs, it's probably super flex at worst.
Yeah, he's definitely talking about a 2 QB league, and I would make that move so fast.
Yeah, but you couldn't
stop. It doesn't matter whether I hate him or not. Cousins is the better asset. Easily. Not even close. And a second is a better asset than Simeon. So, I mean, there's no reason not to. If this is 2 QB with IDP, accept it yesterday. If he wants some juice, throw some juice in there for him. This is a good deal.
Okay.
Tenny's bad, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm not ready to die on that one yet either. And Pat's going to fucking give me so much shit over that. I don't care.
Well, I mean, I'm fully on board with he's terrible.
Yeah, I know you are. That's fine. We know how I am.
Yeah, you're not stubborn at all. I like this question. This is our buddy Alex, who is currently missing. Alex, please come back.
We miss you.
At Draft Riot. Who is the best QB of all time? Well, it's Steve Young.
It's not.
It's the best I've ever seen. And anything before the time I would have seen was like the olden days in like black and white where they like took a chariot to the stadium to play. They just like Terry Bradshaw. No, man, I'm good.
First of all, fuck
Steve
Terry
Young's
Bradshaw.
Steve Young's the best I've ever seen. He's the best quarterback that's ever played.
I disagree with that, and that's not coming from any disrespect towards Steve Young. I love Steve Young, but I think it's Kurt Warner.
Ooh, that's interesting. I deuced out last night when we were having this conversation because it got violent.
Dude, I love Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner was good.
If you say give me one QB at his peak, at his best, I'm taking Kurt Warner every single time.
I like that take. I don't agree with it, but I really like that. I don't necessarily disagree with it. I like that take. And that's the thing is I hate the Marino's not. I can call him Dan Marino the greatest of all time, and I can give you a nice argument for it. But he didn't win a Super Bowl ring. Get the actual fuck out of here with that crap. This isn't tennis. This isn't fucking golf. You don't. I mean, the quarterback does not necessarily make the team win the Super Bowl. He can certainly freaking help.
Exactly.
But the fact that he didn't win a Super Bowl, I'm not going to put that on Dan Marino. That's stupid.
I mean, Denver's a perfect example. Fucking, for how many years was Elway there? They didn't win a Super Bowl. And until he had a legit supporting cast, that's when they won it. When he actually had a team around him.
Yeah, we went to 3 in the 80s and got curb stomped in every single one of them.
Because a QB is not going to win the game for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they used to call the Broncos wide receivers back then, the Three Amigos, and I dare anyone that's not a Broncos fan from back then to name one of them. They had a nickname for these schmucks, and like Vance Johnson. I mean, these guys weren't all that good, but they still made the Super Bowl because Elway is. For me not to call Elway the GOAT just shows how unbiased I can be because I hate the 49ers.
But the fact that you think that Elway is number 2 shows exactly how biased you are.
I don't know about all that. I don't think Montana's a top 5 QB.
That's hot. I don't necessarily disagree with it.
It's a smoking hot take. People hate it when I say that, and a lot of it I do it just to needle people. It's great. It's like when I tell folks that Kevin McHale is the greatest forward that's ever played in the NBA. I don't fucking mean that, but I can say it with a straight face and really make people angry.
You might well.
I kind of get off on it. I kind of get off on it.
You might have well just said that in Spanish. I have no idea what the fuck you just said.
Well, because you're like 14.
Or it's because I've never fucking watched the NBA. I remember watching Michael Jordan when I was fucking a kid. And other than that, nothing. And I didn't... Ooh. I went to a fucking Hornets game in New Orleans when I was like 13, and I could not have given less of a fuck.
The New Orleans Hornets. That just shows your age.
They were the New Orleans Hornets in like
It's the Charlotte Hornets. It's the Charlotte Hornets.
Whatever. Suck my ass, old man.
Anyway,
go back. Yeah, tell me more about the fucking fucking. God, I need the Chicago Cardinals. How about that?
The Chicago Cardinals.
Come on, Grandpa.
The Washington Senators.
Exactly. Tell me some more.
Let's go way back when.
Get the fuck out here.
Move on. Oh, Ryan asked us if any Jay Ajayi or any 17 first. We already hit that. Take the first. If somebody offers you a first for Jay Ajayi, you take it.
It doesn't matter what it is.
I don't care if you're competing. If you're the best team in the freaking league and he's your only running back, take it.
Because that's going to be a better running back in a year.
At worst, it's a better situation.
There's what, 7? I'd take 7 running backs over Ajayi right now. Pretty easily.
I think 7's probably about the right number. Plus Davis, plus Juju.
Plus if you're super
Mike
flex.
Williams. Hell, you might even take Ingram and tight end premium or 2 tight end.
Or fucking no, dude, I'm taking Butt over Ingram.
You would take Butt.
Butt stuff.
Nah, Ingram's sick, dude.
Fucking Howard's shit fucking hot too.
Yeah, it's such a good class. Take the first.
Yeah.
Drew, next question.
All right, let's who are your favorite buy low IDP players?
That's from our buddy Brad at Aiden Drakestad, who gives 0 fucks on Twitter, and I love it.
It's, dude, negative fucks. It's fantastic.
He's even gotten after me a few times, and I love it.
Buy lows. I'm going to say Stephon Anthony because there's got to be fucking something happening right now. Because what's happening makes no fucking sense. Kikaha, another good buy low. And yeah, those are Saints players, but they're who I always think about. I dream about them when I go to sleep. I mean, it's kind of a weird time to be doing buy lows right now because they're either injured or they're fucking buried, and everybody that's buried is buried for a reason.
Well, I mean, it's a nice time to buy low, I think, because like I said, we're talking about teams in championship mode and teams not.
Let me rephrase that. There's not as many options to buy low. There's not as many guys that you're gonna get under the radar.
That's fair. We're down to, as far as off-ball linebackers right now, we're down to about 40-ish guys whom I'm comfortable starting.
Right.
Every week in, week out. That's not to say there are 40 playable guys. There's 40 guys that I'm like, all right, I'm okay with this guy in my lineup.
Yeah.
But the rookies are all good buys right now. Jalen, Jack, Ragland, who I didn't even like Ragland, but
he's free right now. Why not?
That's what I'm saying. Stephon, you might be able to go buy him off your freaking waiver wire, which I would.
Yep.
Because I'm just not too quick to give up on a guy like that. He wasn't great as a rookie. He was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Better than any of the fucking guys we got out there right now.
Right. He was
Still.
good. It's better. Nate Stupar's playable right now. And I mean, Nate Stupar's beyond playable in IDP right now. He's a nice fill-in linebacker right now. Mike Kendricks is another guy you could go get off your waiver wire.
Yep.
Not a great linebacker. All right. That's pretty clear right now. Fantastic athlete. Shit situation. If you think Philly isn't taking phone calls on Kendricks, you're wrong, because there's probably people inquiring about him and they would love to dump that contract off on somebody if they can. So Mike Kendricks is another decent buy. Brandon Marshall is not putting up numbers at all, period. They're bad. Brandon Marshall is still unbelievable. He's such a good linebacker. Denver, and a lot of it is Denver. Teams aren't running many plays versus Denver. They're not running plays versus Denver. I mean, that's another thing that you got to take into account is how often is the opposing offense going to be on the field? And there are a ton of 3-and-outs going against Denver because Chris Harris is covering the entire planet right now. So
I had somebody, and it's fucking. I like Leonard Floyd as a buy low right now. Well, not this week, not after fucking what just happened, but give it 2 or 3 weeks. I like him as a buy low.
Yeah, at some point in these leagues where you're having to start a ton of guys, and if the scoring allows for it, some of these rush backers they're all right.
I think he's going to end up being more than a rush backer down the line.
I can kind of see what you're saying. A rush backer with a little bit better floor.
Yeah.
With some tackle floor, who's going to drop into coverage a little bit. So, yeah, I can get behind that. Like Marcus Golden. I've been playing Marcus Golden not every week. And if he doesn't get a sack, he had a bad week. But, hell, he's getting a sack every week. So,
right.
Some of these rush backers are good. As far as the vets, if you're making a push, DJ 56, man, Derek Johnson just jumps right up to the top for me. He's old as balls. And if you got a team in last place, DJ 56 is at best a neutral asset for them. If they're smart, they're trying to dump him. Yeah. He's a good buy. Roast away. I don't give a fuck. Kiko Alonso is a nice buy.
You're not.
Kiko has been balling. I mean, all right. He does. He doesn't hit anybody hard. He doesn't take on blocks great. Kiko is a really nice linebacker as far as getting where he's supposed to go.
And the situation is fucking perfect.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care if he makes the tackle and the guy drags him a yard or two downfield. I don't give a shit about all that. He made the tackle.
Yards given up is not an IDP stat.
Right. So Kiko's a nice buy, and everybody's got such a bad taste in their mouth, but he has been pretty damn good this year. I put him in a couple lineups every single week this year, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Antoine Bethea is balling. He's 33 years old?
Something like that, 32, 33.
Playing behind the worst linebacker core I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude, it fucking
I've never
kills me
seen
that
a worse
Bowman died
linebacker core than
again.
this. Yeah.
It's crazy that it took, 4 years, and they went from having probably one of the best linebacker cores in the history of the game, top 5, to just Aaron Lynch.
Shit. Aaron Lynch and Nick Moore and Gerald Hodges. I mean, it was Willis.
Aren't they running Carradine as a linebacker right now?
Yeah, they've asked Carradine's on like the Weight Watchers plan, and then they ask him to gain weight like he's got to play a fat guy in a movie, and then they ask him to drop 30 more pounds, and Carradine's never going to be a thing. It's just a fucking mess. But Antoine Bethea, just a fantastic buy, and he is crushing it, man. Having a great season. He's always been one of the most consistent defensive backs in fantasy, but he's a nice buy. Robert Ayers, Breeze's boy Robert Ayers, who hadn't played since week 2. Another good buy.
Yeah, speaking of San Francisco, I think both the D linemen, both the defensive ends there are probably good buys right now.
They're gonna cost almost exactly what it costs to get into them. Armstead will be a little cheaper.
Yeah, Buckner's still gonna have the name cash, but especially Armstead, I think you can get him a lot cheaper than you think. Granted, our problem is our only trade experience comes with leagues that we're in the same assholes with. We're in the same ass.
the same 12 to 15 ass wipes in every league.
The wording was we're in these assholes.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah.
Butt stuff, whatever.
I'll get weird. I'm just saying.
I feel like we got weird when we started. But another one it's definitely a risky buy, and if you don't have the roster space, don't bother. But Randy Gregory, I'm not arguing that he's not the second best fucking defensive end out of last year's draft. I still like him more than Beasley. If he wasn't a fucking moron, this wouldn't even be a discussion.
Can you imagine if he was actually playing right now with Dallas? I mean, they had nothing at defensive end, and D-Law's back, and D-Law's already freaking hurt.
Yeah, he was suspended. Gregory, he came back, and he was immediately hurt, wasn't he?
Yeah. Gregory would already be putting up lines this year.
And he wouldn't even need to be good to do it.
Yeah, he's probably best left on waivers unless you're rostering like 600-ish, 650 total players.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
So
let's set up our next question.
I'll get down with that. What we got?
What are Ramik Williams?
IDP.
Huh? Hello?
Am I back?
You didn't go anywhere. You just fucking didn't listen to me.
All right. Well, I'm going to do this one because I want to.
Okay.
From @RockWolf on Twitter. What are Ramik Wilson's short-term and long-term value? Not much, man. Not much at all. Barely.
Shit. Well, Tyler died. That's sad. You back?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm back. All right.
You're back.
You're gonna have to edit.
Yes.
Anyway, Ramik Wilson's. Did you get the whole question?
I got the whole question. I didn't get but half the answer.
So what is short-term and long-term value? Very little on both ends.
Yeah.
Kind of worth a roster spot. Probably not, unless you're, like super, super deep rosters. What was the deal? He wasn't even on the active roster on week 1. We thought the Justin March thing might happen. That kind of happened. He played about 60% of the snaps at most. He's on IR now. Ramik got some burn last week. He played, I don't even think he hit like 40% last week. It's not there. They're bringing Sorensen in, running a lot of big nickel, big dime. There's just not a whole lot of value there. He's a thumper. He's stiff. DJ is the only linebacker there that's going to pull 100% snap share, and their next best linebacker isn't on the team right now.
Yeah. Next question comes from @RavageFF. Pat, thoughts on our respective fandoms? Can New Orleans get back to the Super Bowl with Breeze? Absolutely. There's no reason they shouldn't be able to. That offense is consistently in the top 2 or 3 of the entire league. If our defense, our fucking safeties have looked good. Von Bell has already looked like a fucking top-tier NFL starter. Our defensive line is awesome. Problem is, I think by week 2, 7 of our projected 11 starters were already injured. Cameron is the only one that has not died at some point this season. If we can have fucking Kikaha and Jordan and fucking Rankins and Anthony and Bird and Bell and Vaccaro all on the field, yeah, we should be able to do enough on defense to make us competitive. It doesn't have to be a top-tier defense. It just has to not be the fucking worst. And we're going to have a first-round pick this year that we should probably use on a fucking good linebacker. Because unless we're going to use it on a running back, if we can go get like Chubb or Fournette or fucking Cook and replace Mark Ingram's fat fucking lumbering ass, that's it. Because that's the only other thing we're going to do besides improving the defense is improve our clock management, and we can't do it with Ingram. He ain't fucking reliable for shit.
Ingram's been disappointing.
He's been super disappointing. Not just as a fantasy asset. If you watch him, he's just every fucking run is just like, oh, he got sad and quit at the middle.
How about that receiver core? All 3 of those guys under 24 years old, and they are good, man. And
Fleener is finally starting to get his shit together. He doesn't even have to be that good. He just needs to not be. I keep wanting to use the R word because don't
use it.
I won't, but there's not much.
Cool. Not cool, bro. Not cool, bro.
It's bad. I'm working it out of my vocabulary. It has taken a lot of mental training to not be a piece of shit. But he's an idiot. He's a fucking mouth breather, dude. It just you watch him the first couple of weeks, and they're like, "What? Why?" He got 9 targets in a game that lost us, and we lost by less than a score. He had 6 drops, 6 fucking drops in one game. What the fuck?
That seems suboptimal.
Yes,
that seems suboptimal.
Let's move on to your team.
What's my part? Is Simeon greater than Lynch long term? Probably not. Right?
I feel like the better question is Simeon the long-term answer? Because
no.
Exactly. The only question right now is whether Lynch is going to develop into a starter. Less so than...
It's all there. Once he gets it figured out in his head, the talent's all there. The arm strength's there. The ad-lib ability's there. It's all there if he can figure it out.
Plus, he's got that badass goatee. He looks like a super villain. It's awesome.
He's a fucking dork. Simeon's like Mark Sanchez-ish to me.
He's Mark Sanchez without all the mistakes.
I'll say, he can get you there. You know? Basically, all we're trying to do is, can we score 21? So if you score 21, we got a really good chance of winning. Don't turn the ball over. Right?
Yeah. It's Tebow fucking syndrome right now. The defense is so good. You just need a guy to not fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys had Alex Smith right now, you'd be unstoppable.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I was sitting here thinking, I like just my pants thinking I had Alex Smith on the Broncos. I was like, oh my God, that would be great. It's Alex Smith. That's all we need.
Dude, you could fucking
so bad.
You could go get Boise State's fucking offense right now and still be in competition every fucking week. Granted, it'd be sad to watch a bunch of fucking 20-year-olds get the shit kicked out of them in the NFL field. I mean, sad for them. Fucking hilarious for us. I'd watch it with Benny Hill music. It'd be amazing.
It's right now the Broncos. I don't. It's gonna be tough to win the Super Bowl, just like it was last year. But the defense is lights out. We're missing, even though he hasn't played very well in Jacksonville, we really miss Malik Jackson. Jared Crick's been good. He hadn't just been serviceable. He's been good. But Malik was disruptive. Jared Crick's not disruptive. Jared Crick is the ultimate two-gapping, boring defensive lineman. That's what he does. But he does it really well. And we really miss Danny Trevathan because Trevor Davis is dog shit. Is that his name?
Oh.
The other inside backer across from Marshall. God. I mean, he couldn't cover me, dude. He couldn't cover me at 6 a.m. before I've had my shower and I can't even stand up straight. And every step I take sounds like I'm making popcorn. I mean, he's so bad. But so those two guys, I mean, we're really missing those guys because that's where we beat Cam. Was we're able to get up the middle and Cam couldn't come up in the pocket. It was pretty simple. So missing those two guys up the middle has been a blow. But yeah, so next question.
Sometimes you mock me for being a child, and I definitely just laughed to myself when you said "come in the pocket." I couldn't help it.
Hey, whatever. I get it. We're good. All right, next question. I love this question because we're going to get to give a couple shout-outs here. At Rober Sean. How can I make better start-sit decisions with my IDPs? I seem to leave points on the bench each week. All right, first off, that's just going to happen, man.
Inherently.
It's just going to happen, especially at D-line, especially in the secondary. Linebackers a little bit easier to pin down. When you're getting into the like, okay, I've got to start 4 out of these 7 linebackers, and it's not clear after like my 2. So you got to choose like 2 out of 5. IDPguru.com is a great place to go. He's going to give you his ranks, which he's good at it. First off, his rankings are very good. And second off, you can get points allowed to each individual position from certain teams. So you can kind of look at the matchups that way. Now, at linebacker, it's a little bit screwy because you're dealing with rush backers and everything included in there. So you're not necessarily able to get a great gauge on it, but it gives you a starting spot. The next place you want to go is to DLF. Eric Ollinger. I really need to ask him how to pronounce his name.
Olinger.
Olinger. Big O. Can I just call him Big O? He puts out every week. He's been doing it for years, all about the solo. All right. Now, this article is fantastic because what it's doing is breaking down how the scorekeepers at each individual stadium score the game. How many solos do they give out? How assist heavy are they? You can go look at like Seattle, and Seattle is just bad, man. Like Bobby Wagner had like 14 assists 2 weeks ago. They average, I forget what the number is, but it's like 50% of their total tackles are assisted. That's bad. You go to San Diego, it's solo heaven. So when you're getting down into the minutia, that's a really good way to kind of break it down. Another thing that I look at on some of my stacked teams, go look at the over-under. Look at the point spread. Look at the implied point total for Team A. If that implied point total is high, that means Vegas thinks they're going to have the ball a lot. They're going to run more plays. It's a lot easier to get points when offense is on the field for 70 plays as opposed to when Miami comes out and runs 19 fucking plays. There's not going to be a whole lot of meat on the bone. So the IDP Guru, Big O over at DLF, Vegas over-unders, and your gut. In that order probably is about the way that I go. Also, our boy Waz over at Fantasy Pros. Check out his IDP rankings every week. He's killing it, dude. Like, he is wicked accurate. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it right. Oh, shit. One of us died. I can see your stupid face. Pretty sure it's you. Dadgummit. Hate you. Now I'm just going to sit here and wait for Drew to come back. I'm going to pull up YouTube right now and see if I see my stupid face on YouTube. Hey, Drew's coming back. Welcome back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I sat there and talked to myself.
Sweet.
I said I hate you a couple times.
My internet told me to eat shit and die.
Dude, check this out. This is episode 68, so you know what the next one is. Nice.
Ah!
Nice.
Got him.
Nice.
So, back to what I was going to say.
Yeah, I hit all that good IDP stuff kind of ish in a roundabout ways, so do your thing.
Well, I was there for most of it.
Yeah.
That's the shitty part. I was going to come in and say, you say to do things that, check them in that particular order. My problem is I start with the gut and then go from there.
Well, I mean, if you got a stud, like if you got Keekly or Levante or Levante, start Levante. Don't sit Levante. Just don't. I don't care. Don't.
That's you see, when you told me not to start Quinn, that's kind of how my brain went the exact same place.
Quinn is a rotational pass rusher.
That makes me sad.
What is it, 8:27? At 9 p.m., I will have Quinn dropped off of 2 rosters.
Holy shit.
It's tackle heavy, and we only carry 40 people. I'm competing. He's got to go. He's got to go. I can play Akeem Hicks and Danny Shelton, and he's got to go.
Tyler, do you remember in 2014?
I remember when we took him ahead of J.J. Watt.
Yeah.
In like the top 35 overall player.
Yeah, that was dumb just in general to take either of them. And I took J.J. Watt. I took J.J. Watt after you sniped me on Robert Quinn, and I still wish I had not taken J.J. Watt where I took him.
At the time, I was like, how is Watt going to look with Clowney? Quinn's 23 years old, coming off a monster season. They got him some help on the interior. Robert Quinn's about to be Bruce Smith. That didn't happen. I mean, the honest to God, I mean, you knocked me over with a feather. That's what I thought we were dealing with Bobby Quinn. I really did. This is a very short roster, and it's very tackle heavy. That's why I'm dropping Bobby. I only carry 2 defensive ends in these leagues. I'm not advocating dropping him. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not real crazy about playing him right now in any scoring format. He's not number 2.
I'm hoping he's like injured or something, and that's why they've got him on fucking.
I mean, and that's the other thing. If he is injured, he's coming back off of a nasty injury last year, and he was injured the year before.
Don't do that. We're not getting into that.
I mean, dude, I'm not even saying he might be injury prone. This motherfucker might be broken.
Let's move on.
It's possible. Okay.
Let's move on and talk about that awesome. But before we move on to happier things, I want to touch on something that really I thought of it because of that 2014 draft where we took Quinn and Watt back to back, pretty much, where I took a running back from Wisconsin.
The Peyton Manning effect.
Oh God, I drafted Monty fucking Ball in like the top 36. And he was a free agent in less than a year, wasn't he?
I still picked him up a couple times last year. Like, I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows what the fuck's gonna happen? You know what? We all knew exactly what the fuck was gonna happen. He wasn't gonna get picked up. He wasn't gonna do shit. That Monty Ball is exactly the reason why I refuse to go by the crowdsource opinion about what other people think. Because in my mind, I thought Moneyball was a piece of shit, but I kept hearing from everybody like, "Hey, dude, these Peyton Manning fucking running backs, you got to get on that." And I'm like, no, shut up. And then I heard it about 80 more times.
It was not a statistical anomaly. However, we were dealing with Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and good running backs. Even Noshawn was pretty fucking good. Yeah. So it's not like we were dealing with a bunch of stiffs.
I don't know. Edgerrin James probably wasn't that good,
dude.
I'm fucking
okay. I was like, what are you doing?
I feel like if that's the hill I'm gonna die on, I deserve to be murdered. Edgerrin James isn't that fucking good.
We were dealing with that wasn't Frank Gore. Where the hell did I get Frank Gore from? Anyway, we were dealing with some pretty good running backs. I mean, Joseph Adai was pretty freaking good. I mean, there were some good running backs that Peyton played with, and the Peyton effect came about because of the fact that he was Peyton Manning and put you in good situations, and these guys were talented.
Yeah, they'd get the thing was they would get the game and then they'd run it to burn clock.
Yeah,
that's why they did well. The problem was Monty Ball didn't even get the start, so how was he going to be the one to get the clock run?
So bad.
I don't even know why I started talking about this, but fuck it. Let's move on to our last question. From Breeze, what to do with Devontae Parker? Contemplating offering him for Mandy Sanders and Burnett because tilting. That's stupid. Don't be stupid. Devontae Parker was worth the 102 fairly easily before the draft, and I don't think he's worth a ton less than that. And fuck Manny Sanders.
Yeah, let's just get that out in the open. I fucking hate him.
And he's gonna fucking try and crucify us for but he's good. Yeah, but he's not.
He's boring, man.
He's a dickhead.
He's so boring.
He's probably got fucking beige. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Oh, fuck him. Just fuck him. Yeah. So, replace Manny of someone of equal or lesser value. Is that deal still stupid?
Probably.
Okay, I thought so.
Just ride it out, man. That's what you're doing. That's what everybody needs to be doing with Devontae Parker right now is riding it out.
Because he's flashed.
You're not going to return. You're not going to get a return on it. It's a pretty good football player, man. He's had some big days. That Miami offense is woeful. Absolutely.
The problem
atrocious.
is they just don't have a good O-line to let his all-pro quarterback throw to him.
Yeah, that's all. This is fine. There's nothing wrong with Tanny. He just doesn't have time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it is. And now they found their superstar running back. Multiple Pro Bowler,
Fucking Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams Jr.
So we're good. We're good. Yeah, you ride it out, man. Don't make that deal. I love Morgan Burnett. I'm the biggest Morgan Burnett fanboy ever. But don't do that deal. If you want Burnett, get him another way. I traded Chris Conley for Harrison Smith a few weeks ago.
Under the table hand job.
Well, so that's the kind of price I want to pay for a safety.
A hand job?
Hey, if I could give a hand job and hang on to all my draft picks and upside youth, yes. Gibbers for everybody. I've already alluded to the fact that I'll get weird. I don't care.
I still have the saved picture between you and fucking Pat with written out in what looks like crayons says IOU one handy. Valid only in Texas. It's fucking classy.
It's pretty good.
Dude, we almost fucking hit an hour on the mark, and we finished we didn't force it or nothing. It's amazing.
It's because we're awesome.
Let's not stretch it.
No, that's my bad.
I think what we need to do is find time to do this again, but next week.
We will try. We will attempt. It's show 69. I mean, maybe we get with AC and get an IDP show going. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit like when y'all doing the IDP shows, and they were good, like really good. I was like, I kind of want to Do the IDP show with EC and Drew. You know, a little bit. I don't have time. I have 20. I have 24 dynasty teams, and granted, it's getting a little bit easier to manage every week
because the waiver wires are becoming more.
The waiver wires toast, and everything's pretty much in shape. However, I still like to just pour over every last little bit of information every week.
Just doing it work. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay.
fuck being responsible and
adult life sucks.
The nice thing is if they let you go, you can go on unemployment and you can do fantasy football all the time.
I make like $8 a week.
Yeah. Dollar bills, y'all.
I can show you my DFS returns this year. It is woeful. It's so bad.
Dude, I am killing it in DFS this year. Granted, really? I haven't done it since preseason week 1.
Oh, preseason man, John Proctor during the preseason. I made so much money just listening to him.
Dude, I made like $40.
Follow this dude. He is a genius.
I did not take anyone's advice. I just freeformed it and I made like $40 in a week.
I'm getting stomped, man. It's so bad. But I'm going to win the Millie this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to win it last week too, but I decided not to. But this week
I want to give everybody else a chance.
Right. You know, it's like
good guy, Tyler.
It's like I tell my wife, we should really go ahead and win the lottery here. Yeah, I got the Millie on lockdown.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Just remember, I mean, I'll be in town in like 3 weeks, so we'll party.
We'll do it right. I mean,
yeah. Treat me to some gold champagne or whatever it is rich people drink.
$1 million. $1
million.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll drink fucking Monster laced with cocaine. It'll be amazing.
I am down with that.
We do need to figure out a time or a way to do a live in-person Dynasty Playbook.
Woo.
How fucking lit would that shit be? I'm using
how lit would we be? That's the better question is, would we be able to function?
Dude, I'm telling you, if I fucking smoked with you, the answer is no. I have no fucking build up at all. I get way too high off of nothing. Like can't move way too high. It's not good. But yeah, man, I'll party. Why not? Fuck it.
Oh, but
I mean, we've even got these fancy mics.
Bruce said Stephon Anthony is doo-doo. Thank you, Bruce.
Fuck you, Bruce, and your shitty cheesecake takes. I will piss in your face.
Ooh, that got real.
Yeah, well, you know what? He wanted to bring the fire last week, so.
Who doesn't like cheesecake? What kind of
fucking shitty Bruce? Shitty Bruce doesn't like cheesecake. Fucking Bruce, I used to have so much respect for you, and in one moment it was all gone, never to return.
That's just like the woat of all woat takes.
Shitty cheesecake is still really good cheesecake.
Yeah, like the crappy Edwards single slices you get out of the freezer at the grocery. That shit is good, and it's garbage.
Fuck those things up.
It's trash, but it's still really good. Put some Hershey's syrup on it. Go to town, baller.
And fucking Bruce is over here. Oh, cheesecake sucks. Bruce, you can go fuck yourself.
Woo.
I want somebody. I'm gonna record that. I'm gonna make that my fucking ringtone.
I'm sure we've got it on Voxer several times. We'll just peel it off of that.
It's all right, dude. I still got a fucking audio file saved for you on my phone. It's just Haagen-Dazs has got my back.
They do. When I was in the dark place, when Bluebell had done me wrong, Haagen-Dazs had me. And I have not had any Bluebell since. I meant it. I meant business. I even was contacted by a Bluebell liaison. And they tried to earn my business back.
The way you just said that reminds me of Adam Sandler's Weekend Update character, Masturbation.
They sent a representative to me via the Twitters, and I said nay. I'm a Haagen-Dazs man.
It's all about, if you're not going Bluebell, it's all about that Ben and Jerry's life.
No, man, Ben and Jerry's is decadent. It's not sweet. It's rich.
Shit.
It's not sweet enough.
It
doesn't have that sugary. It doesn't have that sugary bite.
No, I knew what I said. You get it with the cheesecake in it and the brownie bits.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me about how it's not sweet.
Haagen-Dazs had me, dude. I don't like Ben and Jerry's. I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't even like it a little bit.
I don't even like you.
That's fine. We very rarely exchange kind words with one another.
But yet, we were still so excited to get on here and talk with each other.
It's like, oh my God, DP! We didn't have a choice. We were pressured.
It's all right. The Voxer group started crying for us because Mommy and Daddy were breaking up.
They believe us.
Yeah.
I kind of believe us too sometimes because I just want to punch you.
Yeah. But I mean, whatever. We're from the South. Spousal abuse is kind of ignored at worst.
Not accepted, but it's like...
It's ignored at worst, encouraged at best. But it's not called spousal abuse. It's called discipline.
Discipline.
We didn't rack a discipline.
No. Plenty of discipline.
Sorry. The only other audio I have saved from you is, if you don't have any milk, you're not eating those fucking Oreos.
It's true.
And then
why would you eat Oreos without milk, Tim?
Tim comes on here spouting about fucking,
why would you do that?
I'll just down a whole sleeve without milk. Like,
why
what?
would you do that?
No. Why? So you can just get your fucking mouth all dried out and you can't taste the delicious fucking Oreos?
Oh, so bad.
But, I'm starting to think these vegan people have got something, figured out. Because if I was vegan, I could just eat Oreos every day and say it was part of my diet.
Yeah, but how do you eat Oreos without milk? Therein lies... I mean, vegan means I'm not even eating any animal products. Is that correct? So milk would be an animal product?
I'll eat, shitty almond milk. I don't
You can't milk an almond, dude.
There is no almond
It doesn't have nipple. I have nipples, fucker. Can you milk me? Almonds don't have nipples, man. I'm not drinking that. Fuck out of here.
That is almond juice, but no one's going to buy it if it's called almond juice.
Man, no way, dude. Nuh-uh. Nope. I would die of thirst in the Sahara with a fridge full of almond milk before I'd take even one sip of that swill.
I did it. For a while because the wife was trying to eat healthy, and she kept bringing it home, and I'm trying to eat my fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I'm like, well, fuck. It was not good. It is
the old dilemma. You pour your big old bowl of cereal, and either the milk's like 2 days expired, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice. I've even gone as far as using eggnog around Christmas time in my cereal just because I want some fucking cereal.
I've done that as well. I'll tell you though, Oreos and eggnog does not work.
No,
it doesn't absorb it right.
I like eggnog.
I love eggnog.
I'm excited for eggnog season.
Dude, I wait for it every year.
Eggnog and Maker's Mark, dude. Oh, so good. So good.
See, and that's the weird thing is I've never mixed booze and eggnog.
It's fine on its own, but I mean, it's great with some booze because I mean, it hides it a little bit, and you can just pound them, just pound eggnogs all night. So you just
see that's the problem is, I'm trying to not be a disgusting fat piece of shit. And pounding eggnog is not the way to keep that from happening.
Well, eggnog's probably 4,800 calories per thimble.
It's bad. Every time I look at it, I just I'm going to turn it the other way. So I'm going to have to look at that. I don't need that negativity in my life.
It's got to be just chock full.
It's just so bad for you. Top 5 things you can eat that are just, you shouldn't. There's no reason to eat it.
Unfiltered lard. Eggnog,
a Whopper, KFC famous bowls,
a Whopper, the KFC bowl. How gross!
If Dad loved me, why would he eat a KFC famous bowl?
It's so gross.
We'll put a layer of chicken, a layer of mashed potatoes, a layer of cigarette butts. It'll be like Charlotte's Web. Fucking Jim Gaffigan. This has been fun.
Good times. This is going to be a nightmare on air. I guarantee it. We're going to be it's going to be like, you remember that episode where Peter and Lois get high and they get on stage and they're singing and they think they sound great. They're like the mamas and papas reincarnated. And then when you actually see them, it's just horrifying.
They're both in their underpants just screaming.
That's us. It's going to be like, were they speaking Japanese? I have no idea what they're talking about. That's us. Good times.
This is going to be a nightmare to fucking edit.
Yes, it is. And you got to hurry because you got to get it out tomorrow because it doesn't make sense to put it out on Friday.
Right. Yeah.
All right, let's shut her down. We got to do waivers.
Okay. All right, guys. We're calling it a night. You got any last parting shots for us, bud?
It's good to be back. We'll be back. Go win. It's week 8. Go win some fucking championships, man. And if you're not going to win some championships,
blow that shit up.
Blow it apart. Because right now is when you're going to get good return from the competitors. Seconds and thirds right now are like candy. I'm just nom. I'm eating them up, dude.
The other nice thing about right now is there's a larger group of people that still think they're fucking competitors.
Mm-hmm.
When half of them are going to be out of the playoffs, you're going to get a fucking top 7 or 8 pick.
I got to say this. On your MFL homepages, if you haven't already, you have the ability to customize your homepage. Put as many or as few modules as you would like. Add the fucking power rank to your homepage. Power rank will give you possible points. It will give you efficiency. It'll tell you who's setting their lineups well, who's scoring the most points. Most importantly, the all-play record. If you see a team up there at 5-2 and their all-play record is shit, target the fuck out of that team because that team might make the playoffs. At this point, if they're at that record, they probably will, but they're not going to win. They're not going to win the whole thing. You might be looking at 107, excuse me. But add the power rank to your homepage. It's so clutch. Power rank tells you don't even have to look at anything else. Power rank will tell you exactly what's happening in your league.
Yep. All play rankings for days. Dude, I'm in a league right now that it should have been locked and loaded me in the championship. And I'm like 4-3 right now, and I'm looking at it, and my fucking commish texted me. It's Matt. He texted me. He's like, "Do you know for like the last 3 weeks you've only set your lineup with 10 people? We start 11."
You're the worst.
I didn't. It didn't tell me. It just took it.
Oh, it's because he has a commish setting allow impartial lineups.
Yeah, it didn't. Like every other fucking lineup's like, you fucked up. Put in another dude.
Yeah, tell him to check that box. Go, hey, check that box for me, please, to protect me from myself.
Yeah. And I still won like 2 games.
Well, look at you.
Dude, my fucking roster is the shit. Even though I've got fucking Nuke just pooping everywhere. I had Eifert, Ertz, and I had fucking... it might have been Darren Waller. I don't remember. I had another potentially usable tight end, and I had to trade for Clive Walford in that league. Other than that, there's no reason I fucking shouldn't have won.
Walford's the worst.
Dude, I'm fucking starting that asshole every week right now.
I love him, but he's not good.
Yeah. He's startable right now.
Dude,
because
fucking any tight end is start.
If you start
I rode the CJ Ozuma train to its bitter end, and I have a team 6.
I started him last week.
I did too, and I will start him this week because it's either him or Jeff Heineman. I've taken to calling him Heineman because it's funny. Jeff Hireman. That's all I got. I mean, that's all I got. God damn it, ASJ. God damn you.
You know what really? And then he fucking goes to New York and did a thing.
No, he is inactive. He's fucking hurt.
No, he did a thing one time. He fucking gets my hopes up all over again and then fucks it all up. Same thing Jason Morrow did when Delaney walked over. How is Ebron the only fucking one out of that star-studded tight end class that didn't shit his fucking pants?
You know what I love? In the ultimate move of trutherism last week, I dropped Cody Latimer and picked up ASJ. It's like I have devoted this one roster spot to just the worst players in the league for several years. Who the fuck didn't drop Latimer until week 7? Me. It was me. But I finally did, and I replaced him.
I still have Latimer on at least 3 rosters.
I replaced him with Austin Safari and Jenkins. So that's like the trutherist move of all time. Oh. So dumb.
We're not smart.
So
at all.
That upside, bro.
Oh God, don't do that to me.
All that upside. Gronk's only ASJ's best metric comparable is Rob Gronkowski.
And you know what?
It was
what
true.
sucks is they're both idiots. True. So it should have worked out.
But one of them's really, really good at football, and the other one is Rob Gronkowski.
You fucking Gronk hating.
But don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
Don't do it.
This is our reunion episode.
We need to wrap this up. We are just really bad here.
Yeah, we went 18 minutes more past where we should have been.
You're gonna edit out at least that.
Yeah, probably. All right, we're calling it. This has been the Dynasty Playbook. I've been your host, Drew. You can find me on Twitter at Drew Dodson NFL. With me has been my killer fucking co-host again, Tyler. You can find him on Twitter at HBombIDP. It's good to be back. We'll see you again next week.